All right, hello everybody, welcome back. We are back with GOBS versus XPF. I'm sorry, xFPS. The conglomeracy between RPN and Saltworks, which is such a weird thing to even say out loud. And of course GOBS, which is formerly known as Fiji. I am your host Gelos, joined by my co-caster Gretchen.
Hello.
She's probably not gonna be around for the entire match. Unfortunately, she does have to go at some point, but that's okay. I can fill the time with my beautiful voice that I know you all love.
With your babbling.
All right. So, like I said on the header there, xFPS is a team that is such a strange mix of people. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rosters here. So xFPS is made up of formerly RPN and formerly Saltworks-ish friends, just, you know, Snipsel friends, basically.
It's like the Saltworks leftovers, kind of, because
Yeah,
Saltworks was a while ago, right, that they were actually active, and it's like the people that are still around.
Usually whenever anybody thinks of these Snipsel team, they think of, you know, Saltworks, so I usually just consider them
Well,
the
it depends, right?
team.
There's different groups, and at some point, like the LPS guys played with them, and whereas now on this iteration of a team, there is the other Russians from Miller, what are they called? Fog, I think.
Might be.
FOG, something like that. Yeah, which is like a completely different group. So it's like this. Different, and then Bling played with Saltworks at some point, and then
Saltworks has always been kind of a mixed bag of a lot of different people, and then just combining them with RPN is such a weird. But you know, we've watched them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It's such a weird mix, but it seems like what I've seen so far, they've actually worked. Weirdly enough.
What worked?
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Hi, Snyder. What's up, dude?
I think I got moved to the wrong channel.
Probably
That's
got moved
fine.
to the
I'll
wrong
move
channel.
you.
User was moved out of your channel.
So that was Snyder. He is actually part of the GOBS team, the Fiji boys, and they are definitely a team that I think a lot of people have really known pretty well in these last few tourneys. They are really quite an impressive bunch. For this team,
still considering Jaeger still kind of new, even though they've been around for like a year and a half, 2 years now.
Comparatively speaking, since you know they're who is this? Get out
Hello?
of here!
User was moved out of your channel.
Is this channel not locked? What's going on right
now?
It
is.
All right. Anyway.
Hello?
Oh, hey.
How you doing?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. If you want to sit around here,
User
you can.
was moved out of your channel.
Okay. Thought he was my friend, but all right. Anyway.
Nah, sorry.
The GOBS team. This is made up of the Fiji boys from the past, as well as a few other little surprises in there. But overall, it's a really strong team. You got Sup in there. Sabroski, a very, very strong, heavy player. Used to be more of an LA too, but he really is quite a...
I wouldn't be surprised if he plays LA on this. He loves playing LA on this.
Really? On well, before I spoil
then again,
we are playing on Pale, by the way.
Then again, they also have Gan and like other people that can play LA, so maybe Sub will play because he's amazing heavy as well, and an amazing. He's like a James, but maybe not quite as good. But he can play everything. He's amazing on everything.
If it were up to me, I would say at least, I'd put Sup on that heavy role because, you know, he is a very, very good heavy. And you have a ton of people in that team who are very good LAs. I don't know how they're heavy players, quite frankly, but I know they're incredibly cracked on LA. So definitely one to be looking out for, and we will see how he does. As well as Frog Mike, the usually team leader there, and Mr. Bubbles, one of the LA's dedicated ones. Gnidiot, dedicated LA. Call Me Pain. Shocker, dedicated mic man on the mic at all times. Gotta be calling the shots, I'm assuming. Father Time, the Bolt. Lots of really, really good strong names. And let's go ahead and actually look at who they're bringing specifically. Because it does look like the refs have them all inside the script now. So for the GOBS team, I know you see one extra in there. GOBS team tends to actually like constantly have one extra person logged in at all times, or a few more. So Mr. Bubbles, jump rope, 12-inch sup. Love that Liberator, Snyder, Call Me Pain and Power. Just an insanely strong team, quite frankly. And then, of course, the xFPS team. They have Erg, Krog, Knuckles, Prodigal, Rune Raven, Chippywan, Brenos, Traxon T, Pouch of Darkness. Lots of good names there as well. Again, very excited to see how this plays out.
1 minute.
Obviously, I think if you guys have watched the past few matches, you probably know GOBS is a really strong team, so xFPS on a bit of an uphill battle here, but this is 10v10. Surprises can happen.
Yeah, they do happen.
Yep.
But yeah, I would say GOBS definitely one of the top 3 teams with Biz and DDL. Sorry, Estem. Estem? Is that what I? Sondri's mom.
Yeah, SDEM, I believe it is. All right, so I'm going to start out by watching the GOBS team. We'll see what they do.
20 seconds.
Nishikono as well. That's Panda there. That's their bolt, it looks like, for this particular match. Of course, you do want to have a nice bolt for a Pale Canyon match.
3,
Definitely
2,
a good choice to be going with Panda.
1. Match begins.
All right, let's see how many heavies we got here. I'm seeing about 4 heavies here. About 3 medics, maybe 4 medics. 1 bolt. I don't know about LAs, though. There's an LA. There we go. Gan the LA.
He's going up to the antenna, Gelos. It's time.
It is. He is doing the antenna
Oh
shred.
my god, it's time.
This is not something people do very often. Prodigal goes down to the LA on antenna. And he's gonna get Traxon as well. This is a very cheeky spot for this exact reason. It's so high up, you do not even look up there, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's running the burst, which is like perfect for spraying people off from that range.
All right, so GOBS immediately taking lobby here, going.
I have a new favorite LA and a new favorite team, Gelos. I'm Officer Broski. I'm all Gan now. Actually, I'm guessing Sub told him to do it.
I would hope. I would hope. Somebody has to mentor that man. He's lost otherwise. So GOBS now has building control against xFPS. Look at Sup all the way over there on Silo. What is Gan doing as well? All the way up there on the mountain.
He's getting spots off.
These are insanely long angles that they're looking at
here.
Yeah,
but the bird. Oh, Sup's right below him. Look at this dude.
Yeah, and Sup is getting one, and he does assist with the second, but he goes down. But Raven also going down means that push is stalled.
That's a W right there. 2 for 1.
Yep. 2 minutes and 50 seconds till the cap goes through, but Krog has jumped back onto point here. Krog, a very cracked bolter, honestly. But he goes down, unfortunately. Knuckles there, flipping the point back. Can he deal with Gan, though? He does have to pull back. Gan actually does get the kill off of Bloody Glitch, but Bloody Glitch getting back up from plenty of medics there. Sup with just a little bit of the warning shots coming in from his lobby. Conk there. Hits off on Brenos, it looked like. GOBS in a great position here. They got so many crossfire angles right now. If they get pushed on any of these angles, they got a lot of teammates there. Although, as I say that, they actually have lost the balcony angle entirely. He might be going for a push here soon. Krog jumping down. Oh, but he goes down on this panic push. Now GOBS has the initiative. They're going in. Empowered getting that res. Can he get Rune Raven? No, he goes down.
Can Sub get him? With the crossbow? No, he can't. So, honestly, crossbow, you're right, Gelos. It's a troll weapon. I'm not sure why this guy's allowed to play. They should time him out right now. Trolling is not allowed in this tournament.
How dare you? Stay alert. Make a mockery of my crossbow. That's my favorite weapon. Now, it looks like Bloody Glitch here, kind of leashing Traxon. Traxon, you'll probably remember from I believe it was just last PILX season. He was very, very good at actually getting lots and lots of kills, but he had a hard time getting sort of the impact angles. But where it looks like this time around, he's actually doing pretty good at keeping his pushes going, and he's on point right now, meaning that his team is getting a little bit of cap time back. So hopefully some of those problems we saw with Traxon specifically in the last season seems to have kind of ironed out. and he seems to be doing a pretty good job so far.
What problems?
Mostly having a hard time kind of keeping his team covered, and I'm hoping that this time around it does seem, and it does seem to reflect a little bit that he's pushing with his team a little bit more. He is inside of second floor right now. As long as he stays with his medics, he's going to be all right. Knuckles going down early from balcony, jump rope there, getting taken out. And then here's another second floor push by GOBS, but both of them get stalled a little bit, and here it comes, the rest of it.
That's a resonate, and it is a Vano resonate? Yeah,
yep,
it is.
xFPS getting back up, but there are just way
knife.
too many GOBS people
Empowered
here.
with the banana knife, slaying him.
Yep. Phenomenal job thus far by the GOBS team. They are going to hold on to building control right now.
Can Ops Cam please find Panda? Let's go on and bench. I found him.
Nishikono, where's he at? V-shape?
On the V-shape, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He would be on a stupid angle. He is using a silence. What's that? Is that an SSR?
I'm sure, yeah.
No, that's
wait,
an
wait,
impetus.
wait, wait.
That's an impetus.
Impetus? Oh, okay.
That's a Panda play right there.
Oh, but he gets Higby Soska before he can get around the corner into his side door. That was a fairly impressive shot. But unfortunately for him, the rest of the xFPS team has actually managed to get the bottom floor. Traxon pushing in. His team a little bit behind him, but it's all right. Oh, but he goes down early. Looks like nobody there to res him right now. Bottom floor lobby.
xFPS actually is getting control of PG's home building. Sorry, GOBS home building.
Just slight.
Same thing.
They're literally the same.
I think one of their outfits on live is just called GOBS and the other one's called Fiji or something. Well, they've successfully cleared out xFPS.
GOBS now back in building control against xFPS there.
Okay, Booba is telling me it's a Gauss SPR, and I don't think it is because I'm pretty sure there was a 4x, and you can't put a 4x on a Gauss SPR.
Don't you feel like an idiot now?
Never mind, it's a high magnification scope. Booba is right, it's a Gauss SPR.
Don't you feel stupid?
Hey, I'll wreck that gun, I bet you didn't.
I actually have never used a gun.
Only ever use 3 guns, Gelos.
I've used 4 actually. I'll have you know that you have to kill quite a lot with the Orion to get the battle goose as well.
Did you just wreck the Orion 5 times?
All right, looks like GOBS maintaining that building control, getting their reses off. Not really too much to worry about for them so far. Side door looking really nice as well. Not too much to worry so far. I'm wondering if xFPS needs to get just a full group going in right in the main door. I don't know what they're going to do here. Oh, look at this. They have regrouped.
Okay, big roof jump. 4 or 5 of them. Oh, one's failing it. Oh no. Chippy, come on.
Kronos here on the drop down. Goes down. Bloody Glitch also going down. TJ getting him. Chippy here, the only one left on the second floor area, and he goes down as well to TJ. Only one left down here. It's Prodigal. He might be able to get a res at least for one of these guys. Krog getting back up.
So Toby Gaming is saying subs Fragan, but I kind of doubt it, and I want to see the stats before I confirm it. I don't believe you.
Well, it's understandable. That's just not something that he's known for.
Yeah, subs known for being stupid.
Now jump rope Jim over here makes a drop down. He gets the 1 kill, gets a double. The rest of his team following close behind. GOBS has just been very good at death balls. This is something that I've noticed about their teams. Just on a consistent basis, they stay together so well. And this is very important for this format, because when you do that, when a bunch of you die, your resonates actually pick up a ton of people, and that really does help a lot. I don't think it's necessary specifically. I think what they're doing right now is actually mostly just sort of that high kill power and great coordination, but the death balling on top of it just makes them an absolutely unstoppable force. Let's go ahead and take a look at our scoreboard. Now that we are on half, GOBS here taking the first point of the match. All right. Now, for the kill counts, it looks like GOBS is up quite a lot actually. Is that about 60-ish difference? You can correct me in chat
see it yet.
Correct
because
me in
my
chat,
stream's
Truth.
delayed. Hold on.
It'll be a while too. It'll be a while. I don't know if you realize I have a 5-minute delay on my stream.
That is 60, Gelos. Good job. That's
Was that
exactly
right?
60. I'm
Was
so
I
proud of
actually
you.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Called it. I'm a genius. I've said this many times. For our top frag of the game, it is actually Artoria Pendragon, also known as Gan. He was the LA, going top frag of the game on Pale of all things too. That is an impressive feat.
Toby Gaming was right though. Sub was fragging 17 kills right behind him.
Yep, very closely behind him. Sup stealing a lot of kills. Looks like he just barely managed to inch out 17 kills. Probably stole them from a lot of the medics there. Unfortunate for those medics. So we'll just consider him maybe like 5th or 6th in terms of kill count. Call me Pain and Sobek just behind him as well. So overall, GOBS did a phenomenal job there. It seems like nobody was really struggling too hard. xFPS, unfortunately, the opposite. We have...
well, you said that Krog was fragging actually. 16 kills.
Yeah, and Krog, he's a bolt-on Pale. That's kind of expected. So
and
he did a great
contested
job.
the point a lot, which you can see here. But I also saw in game he's got 14 capture point ticks.
Yeah,
which means he got that point to flicker a lot.
Yeah, it's a very important role that Krog didn't have to do. He is actually the bolt. He can sit up on that roof and he can just claim I'm doing my job. But Krog goes the extra mile. He jumps down on that point. He tries to actually get those caps off, and he's getting the most kills of his team. He's doing a phenomenal job right now on the xFPS team. So good on him. Closely behind him, well, not closely behind, I suppose. Rune Raven at 10, and unfortunately Traxon at 9. It looks like he switched to LA at some point as well. But xFPS struggling a little bit here. Hopefully they can bring that up on this second half, kind of redeem themselves a little bit. For the revive game, most revives goes to xFPS, where they had a lot more people that were just getting sort of res-nated, I think was what we mostly saw. That's where a lot of those res is coming from. But unfortunately, GOBS really on that zombie spawn killing very quickly. They really know how to react to that very fast. They don't seem to be losing those res-nade battles at all. So good on them so far.
We are seeing some substitutions. We're having Pain go out and Gumbo come in for the Fiji team. And xFPS has said they're having subs, but they haven't said who yet. So I guess they're about to tell us. I hope. Well, no.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens then. In the meantime, let's go ahead and put this into the in-game screen while we're waiting on all that to happen. I do see a couple of people already swapped out on the xFPS side. It looks like we got Trickster in, Darkwind's in, Jarmo in, Miter Fighter in, and I think the rest of those guys were already playing on the last half.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, for the GOBS team, I don't see anybody swapped out. Maybe Gumbo?
Yeah, Gumbo for Pain.
Yeah, just
I
Gumbo so far.
just said that, guys.
I know, but I wasn't, what's the word?
Listening?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
So on this side here, is this the xFPS? They said okay. So on this side, xFPS gets the and I talked about this 2 matches ago when we were casting the other one as well. They get the side here where they can actually get their building control back a little bit easier. This might actually.
I'd say considerably easier.
Yeah. It depends on
the
how.
The Sunny position is makes it a lot harder to retake the northern building.
It depends on how GOBS plays it. We don't know exactly what kind of angles, because we saw a lot of unique sort of stuff coming in from the GOBS team, where they had people that were just super far off, getting spots from just angles you would never look at otherwise. So I'm kind of expecting to see a Gan silo hold over here while he gets spots off. Maybe Sup down here on the bottom as well. So we'll see what ends up happening. But if that does happen, if that doesn't happen, I should say, xFPS will have the option to actually get onto this roof, mostly undetected, jump down here as a group of 2, 3, 4, 5 people even, and just take their second floor fairly easily there from that nice solid push there, that diagonal strafe down, and then they can go down to lobby there and clear top to bottom instead of from bottom up, which tends to be a little bit easier. Of course, they also have the option of going around on the side door over here, and of course the more hidden routes over here on the balcony side, getting over here to balcony from the bottom. If roof is being covered super hard, they can always do that. So, just letting them know that cast is ready whenever they are. So it is going to be a little bit easier for xFPS to kind of recover this time around, and I'm hoping that does benefit them in a little ways, because GOBS is a tough team to be dealing with. There is no doubt about that. I do believe that xFPS can probably hold them off a little bit better on this side. We'll see what what happens. Something else to be noted: the antenna. If he were to take this antenna this time around, I don't think he would be allowed to shoot. I don't know exactly where the boundaries are. I don't think he can shoot all the way at the garage if he does take the antenna this time around.
I will check real quick.
Yeah, do that.
I will have a look-see.
A little look-see-loo for me, thank you.
I'll have a weekend, Gelos. some Brits.
Can we get more British, please?
British. Okay, so you know roughly the rock line that you have to jump down from on the 7th side? Yeah, you're not allowed to shoot anyone past that, basically.
Ah, okay.
So once I jump down the rocks, you can blast them.
Okay, so right here.
But they're allowed to blast you, so I wouldn't go on the antenna.
Yeah, so the antenna is definitely a terrible idea. Then.
I mean...
Oh, it's definitely a terrible idea.
1 minute.
I still wouldn't be surprised if Gan tried it anyway.
You can sit behind the antenna, right? And not
Only
get
a
them
little
angle
bit,
from
though.
that side?
I mean, you are still somewhat exposed no matter what, because you can shoot through this antenna. There are little spots there that are shoot throughable. What's the word for that?
40 seconds.
I don't know about that one.
We'll see about that one. So I'm gonna start once again watching the GOBS
30.
team.
This used to be a lot better, this antenna, when the black hand was still allowed, and you could snipe from it.
And then everybody just got really mad about the black
20.
hand, and they got banned in every format.
Yeah, thanks, Zabrowski.
God, sup ruining everything.
As usual.
10 seconds.
All right. Beautiful camo here
5,
on the GOBS bus.
4,
This is the
3,
pajama,
2,
Christmas pajama
1. Begin.
camo. Love that one. Looks like it was
yeah.
pulled by Panda, who's also wearing the same thing in his own outfit.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like a similar squad comp to our last game. I'm seeing...
What's Panda doing? He's deep cloaking over here, guys.
Wait, what? Did he just stop? Where did he go? Actually...
Yeah,
okay.
he just kneeled down and aimed across.
Even I lost him there for a moment.
I'm gonna follow Panda and figure out what his strat is.
We'll see what that strat
Gonna steal his strategy.
Oh, look at this big push on the balcony side here by the xFPS team. Oh, Gan getting killed as he attempts to make a push up on balcony. Sup, trying to follow it up. But overall, GOBS team is coming out ahead on this opening fight. It looks like even Brenos has gone down in lobby. So that is going to be xFPS out of their building. GOBS taking building control for the moment. Now this is where this roof push can actually really come in handy.
Yeah, but Panda is suppressing
Panda.
that with his scores as PR.
Yeah.
Like that must be so annoying.
Yeah,
it's not actually
it's hitting.
Killing anyone.
Body
but it's
shots are
taking people. Yeah, it's taking people's shields.
Breno's going down to GD7F from across the map as well. Rest of the team, however, they're not having too bad of a time. Oh, look at the shield bubble. Look at that, beautiful. Unfortunately, everybody's dead on the shield bubble. But I appreciate the sentiment. One of these days, that's going to be better.
We're going to have to cast more DDRG matches, because I'm pretty sure Doc P is actually using it in matches.
I legitimately love the shield bubble. I really wish it would come
as them matches. It's just bad.
You can't tell me that.
It's bad, Gelos.
Can't tell me that, because I can't hear you.
Oh, but you're stupid?
Alright, now it looks like xFPS has jumped down into roof here. We got Jarmo. We're going to follow him, see what he can get done. Ooh, does a lot of damage to Sup there, who has to back off pretty hard. But lots of GOBS members here to back him up. GOBS doing a phenomenal job with just coverage. Again, this is sort of their strategy with this format. They are really good at sticking together, not pushing too far ahead and having one person go and deal with anybody.
Subs in LA as well now. Double LA. Let's go.
Let's go. That's a classic Supabroski loadout here.
What, 3D7 FLA?
Just LA in general.
Oh. Yeah, no one else plays 3D7 FLA, you're right.
That's like that one's a classic right there. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Supper
Gan
Bronco classic.
getting the frag off a Bloody Glitch there. Jarmo going down off on balcony as well. Ooh, Bloody Glitch also going down. Brenos dies as well. Is there anybody left for the xFPS team? It looks like they are not getting these cleared.
And Krog. They're pretty alone.
Yeah. Yeah, they are having a very tough time right now. Just Erg and Krog right now. Trying to deal with what is that Snyder that's practice 2? I think it is. That was practice 2 last time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Krog going down in the second floor there. And they are getting pushed by Gan, where he does take the medic as well. Very good pick by Gan, taking out Erg. Something to note here, they've got no medics left inside of the second floor, so as soon as they die, which they've already done, xFPS has already been wiped out of second floor, they can't get reses. Darkwind's here, he's the only one left on bottom. The other medic just went down. He might be able to get this res off, though. It doesn't sound like they were listening. Sup, maybe he can see this. Bloody Glitch, oh no, he's getting pushed on the side there. He goes down. Darkwind's still alive, though. Getting the pick up there on
GOBS
Bloody.
SPR is getting way too many kills. I'm upset.
Sup, broski, can he get Bloody here? He's trying with the crossbow. Oh, he gets him with the crossbow. Beautiful job by Sup.
He's gonna be very happy about that one.
Yeah.
You know, he used to roll his loadout for all kinds of matches. He just rolled the dice which weapon he was using.
Again, this format is just gacha.
And somehow all 6 sides were the crossbow, I think. I'm kidding, but...
Ooh, Gan there with some very good damage. Actually takes out Krog and Rune Raven as well. Erg trying to get an angle to get the reses, but he can't. He just can't peek out far enough. Oh, but he does get empowered there. Very good pick there. Off of roof.
They're flickering the point right now, but there's only 2 of them on point, so it's gonna be rough.
Oh yeah, it's just Miter Fighter left here, and there it goes. That is gonna be game in just a moment, unless Krog can do something amazing here, but nope. There it goes. So that is game set. GOBS taking the win on the second half as well. Very, very efficient play there by GOBS. Just absolutely brutal, and you can see why they're one of the favorites for the tournament. Just off of that one match where we have, you know, super strong cohesion, sticking around each other so well, and baiting enemies into your crossfires so well. Let's take a look at these individual scorelines. So for the GOBS team, they got 223 kills, a little over 100, in fact 110 kills more than xFPS was able to get. And also revives given wasn't too bad, 53, but they didn't really have that many deaths. So it didn't really, that does affect the revives given for this particular situation.
Yeah.
Top frag of the game looks like it's going to go to, I think, Gan again, isn't it? Yeah. Gan at 30 and 11. Beautiful job there by Gan, who, again, should be noted, Pale is not really an LA-friendly map. So
I think in 10v10 it kind of can be.
Yeah.
And I think in general, in 10v10, if your team is winning, LAs can frag out really hard on most maps.
A lot of people can frag out pretty hard on most maps if your team is winning, though. So that's a little bit, you know what I mean?
User was moved to your channel.
All right. And then on the xFPS team, we do have Krog at 24 kills. Again, just doing a phenomenal job there. And once again, he got a couple more capture ticks there, just showing off, you know, how much he's willing to get down there and actually get on that point if he needs to, which we saw him, in fact, jump on that point, I think, about 2 or 3 times. Very, very nice job there by Krog. But that is GOBS with the win. Let's see who we've got for our captains real quick. For the GOBS team, we have Frog Mike. We don't have anybody just yet for the xFPS team. We'll get oh,
Bloody's here.
There's Bloody.
Hello, right channel?
And then for the xFPS team, we have Bloody Glitch.
Oh, I forgot to give Frog Mike the roll. There, now you can talk.
So first of all, congratulations, Frog Mike, on your win. Very, very well done. So, and one thing I want to point out is, you guys were very, very efficient in your sort of balling and not getting, taken out in groups by really any kind of flanks coming in. Going into this, and I know you guys, I'm not sure, tend to really do a lot of like big strategy things in terms of like pre-setups. But going into this, how was the prep work done just for the whole tourney, really? Because I know you guys have been playing a lot of practice matches.
For this match, for Pale Canyon specifically, we have actually done quite a bit of preparation because we know it was a very powerful BHOT map in 6v6. Like they were really good at it. We're really bad at it. So we've been trying to get better at it. So that prep work kind of paid off.
Yeah, it does seem like you guys really knew your angles and where to go. And then more specifically, especially on that second half, where to not be standing at all. Because we saw you guys on that open second floor never really were inside of that actual room. You guys seemed to always stay outside around balcony. Was that the plan the entire time? Just never go into that building or that part of the specific room? Or was it more you guys have just been playing so much and trying to figure out these maps that's just been kind of natural now at this point?
It was just really feeling it out. If they went really flank heavy, we would have probably gone more inside because they would have been constantly crossfiring us. But they were more balling than flanking, and so we were holding the outside rather than the inside.
Well, you guys did a great job at doing those spawn locks, and there's a reason why you're considered a very, very strong team in this tourney. Clearly, for the xFPS guys, we did notice a pretty massive roster change on that second half. What was the idea going into that one?
First off, congrats to Fiji. They played a very tough match. Congrats. You guys are amazing on your crossfires. The roster changes, I think we decided, hey, we're probably not going to win this, and I needed to give some of my other guys some play time, so I decided, hey, those of you that haven't played yet, let me put you in, and we'll have fun for our second match, our second map.
Okay. So more of just getting everybody some play time. You might have realized that, hey, probably not going to come out of this one with a win, but at least want to get some guys some play time in that.
I think Pale's one of our least practiced maps, so we kind of scrambled together yesterday, me and Brenos, and made a strategy. It's kind of hard to play it out one day before, so honestly, we're not disappointed. We're just happy. Go ahead.
Speaking of not disappointed too, Krog on your team, despite your team had a really hard time getting control of buildings and just the general map, but Krog still seemed to do really, really well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can't stop speaking praises about Krog. So last season, he played for BUA in PIL NA, I believe. And at the time, he was, he had good aim, but he wasn't very aggressive, which is what we needed in PILX. But I think he did a massive transformation during PIL NA downtime, and he became much more aggressive and is a really good asset to the team. So kudos to him.
Yeah, he was very impressive to watch him not only get the the kills that you need every now and again, but also he jumped on the point so many times. In fact,
yeah, he did.
He was actually quite important for that. So good on him. And for GOBS team, your bolter, your guy used, what was that? What was the gun he was using?
GOBS SPR, Gelos.
It was GOBS SPR the entire time?
Yeah, GOBS SPR.
Is that a real, is that an actual choice?
It seemed really, really good. I was watching Panda,
that is
and he
actually
seemed
what
to have very high impact.
That's what I wanted to lead into. It does actually seem like it was kind of very effective there. I don't know if that was just because it was so hard for the xFPS team to get back in their building, or if that was something he's been working on. What's going on?
So in the preseason, it was up in the air, for at least for a little bit, if a carapace was going to be allowed on heavies, and there was resist shield. So bolting was ineffective against heavies for the most part because they could just survive the shot, and so our bolters kind of felt like they didn't have much of an impact, so they started trying the other, the semi-autos, and I guess they liked it and they just kept using it.
Okay, all right. So that's a real decision. He's sticking with that. Okay, that is interesting. And believe it or not, I kind of had kind of wished that some more weapons would be kind of meta, and maybe Panda using this would actually move that into the more meta territory. People could be looking more at the semi-autos. Unfortunately,
I wish, but it won't.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I
probably
can promise
not.
you.
Don't worry, the shield bubble though, that's gonna happen. That everybody's gonna be getting really big into the shield bubble, I tell you. All right, one more time, congratulations to Frogmite and the GOBS team. You guys did a phenomenal job. We hope to see more of you guys in the upcoming matches. Now, I believe that was is that the last match for today? No, I think there might be one more, isn't there? Yes, there is one more. Is that? Let me see. That is.
No, that already happened.
That happened.
Yeah,
at
I
the
will
same
try
time as
happened
us, I
just
believe.
now. Yeah.
Ah, yes, you're right. Okay.
But we're done for today. The
Yep.
last match for the
Yes.
weekend's tomorrow.
Last match of the weekend is tomorrow, and that's going to be GOBS versus 1RPC tomorrow at 20 UTC. So come back and watch that for those of you in chat. One more time, thank you to both of you guys for coming out. Congratulations
mention
to
one more
GOBS team.
thing?
Yes, go right ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the PIL staff for running the tournament. I know there's a lot of disagreements on some stuff, but playing and running it, it shows a lot of passion for playing outside, and appreciate it, and just glad we could bring something to the table. Yeah, thanks for running it.
No worries. I wish you the best of luck in playoffs. Like, it's been amazing seeing PG. I think your first tournament was PIL 2 transform in all those years. So
I think they were
I
in
hope
PIL
you
I,
wish.
weren't they?
No, PIL 2.
PIL 2? Okay.
Yeah. Man 6 and PG1 invited, even though they were the top teams at the time. You can ask anyone, they'll confirm it.
Well, you can blame that on Cross John. I love Cross John.
All right. Well,
bye-bye.
A little wholesome moment there between the players and the staff. Thank you
User
once again
disconnected from
for
your
everybody
channel.
coming out. We'll see you again tomorrow for the last match of the weekend. Until next weekend. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.